The Miami Dolphins just made a move that's either brilliant or desperate, and the football world is buzzing about which one it really is. On Monday, the Dolphins shocked many by inking veteran pass rusher Matthew Judon to a one-year deal, worth up to $6 million, according to multiple league sources. But here's where it gets controversial. Some are questioning whether this signing signals panic about hidden injuries or represents shrewd roster building. For those new to following NFL transactions, signing a 33-year-old linebacker in August typically means one of two things. Either you're dealing with unexpected injury problems, or you've identified a bargain that other teams missed. The Dolphins insist it's the latter, but skeptics aren't buying it entirely. Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniel was quick to dismiss injury speculation during his Monday press conference, emphasizing that Judon's visit wasn't connected to any health concerns surrounding their current pass rush trio of Jaelan Phillips, rookie Chop Robinson, or Bradley Chubb. "We're visiting for the sake of seeing if there's a situation that both parties would be able to come into an agreement of, hey, this is a situation that fits," McDaniel explained with his characteristic diplomatic approach. But here's what makes this signing particularly intriguing. And this is the part most people are missing. Judon's addition comes at a time when Miami's outside linebacker group has actually been performing exceptionally well during training camp. Beyond their established stars, players like Grayson Murphy and Derek McLendon have been turning heads in preseason action, making some wonder if the Dolphins are stockpiling talent or simply being cautious. To understand why this move makes sense or doesn't, depending on your perspective, you need to look at Miami's recent pass rush struggles. Last season was frankly embarrassing for a team with Super Bowl aspirations. The Dolphins managed just 35 total sacks, ranking a dismal 27th in the NFL. Even more telling, rookie Chop Robinson and defensive tackle Zach Sealer combined for nearly half of those sacks, 16. Highlighting just how thin the pass rush depth really was. The injury bug played a major role in this disappointing performance. Bradley Chubb, who is expected to be a cornerstone of the pass rush, missed the entire 2024 season. Meanwhile, Jaelan Phillips, another key piece of the puzzle, appeared in just 4 games before his season ended prematurely. For NFL newcomers, losing your top 2 pass rushers is like trying to play basketball without your best scorers. Technically possible, but highly unlikely to succeed. Now about Judon himself. This is where opinions start to diverge sharply among analysts and fans. At 33 years old, he's clearly in the twilight of his career, but his recent performance suggests there's still gas in the tank. Last season with the Atlanta Falcons, Judon recorded 5.5 sacks, second best on the team, and 9 quarterback hits, despite being on the field for only 59% of defensive plays. To put that in perspective for casual fans, that's actually impressive efficiency. He was making an impact despite limited playing time. What's particularly noteworthy is how Judon finished the season strong, collecting 4 sacks in his final 7 games with Atlanta. He also generated 29 quarterback pressures, ranking 4th on the team. For context, quarterback pressures are often more telling than sack numbers because they indicate consistent ability to disrupt opposing offenses, even when the quarterback escapes. Judon's journey to Miami has been anything but straightforward, and this adds another layer of intrigue to the signing. Just over a year ago, on August 19, 2024, he was traded from the New England Patriots to the Atlanta Falcons for a 2025 third-round pick. That trade came after a contract dispute that briefly kept him away from Patriots training camp, a situation that some viewed as unprofessional, while others saw him as a player fighting for his worth. Before his injury troubles began, Judon was genuinely elite. He posted 15.5 sacks in 2022 and 12.5 in 2021, numbers that put him among the league's premier pass rushers. His 4 Pro Bowl selections weren't just participation trophies. They represented consistent excellence over multiple seasons. However, a torn biceps injury limited him to just 4 games in 2023, raising questions about durability that still linger today. With 72 career sacks across 9 NFL seasons, Judon brings both experience and proven production to a Dolphins team that desperately needs both. But here's the million-dollar question that's dividing opinion. Is this a smart investment in a proven veteran who can contribute immediately? Or are the Dolphins reaching for aging talent instead of developing younger players? The timing of this signing is also worth scrutinizing. Adding a veteran pass rusher in late August, when most rosters are nearly set, suggests either exceptional opportunity or underlying concerns. Critics argue that if Judon was truly the bargain the Dolphins believe him to be, wouldn't other teams have pursued him more aggressively earlier in the free agency period? On the flip side, supporters point out that Miami's aggressive approach to roster construction under general manager Chris Grier has generally paid dividends. They argue that adding depth and experience to a position group that has been decimated by injuries in recent years represents prudent planning, not panic. What do you think? Is this signing a stroke of genius that gives the Dolphins the pass rush depth they desperately need? Or are they throwing good money after aging talent? Are the Dolphins being honest about their injury situation? Or is there more to this story than meets the eye? Drop your thoughts below, because this debate is far from settled, and your take might just change how others view this controversial move.